Let me show y'all how to make brunch at night. Do y'all see how good this looks? Fried chicken, eggs, breakfast potatoes, French toast, homemade grits, and some fried whiting. Let's get into it. Now, y'all got to follow along because there's a lot going on in these videos. So in a hot skillet, you want to chop you up some bell peppers and season them. I use onion powder, garlic powder, and a little Badia, all like purpose seasoning. That's it. Chop you up some red potatoes and clean them off. For this recipe, I want to say I used about 6 of the mini red potatoes because they ended up cooking a lot. And I cut them up into little squares, cubes, just like that, just because they were cooking like breakfast potatoes, and you don't want them in like super big chunks. Trigger warning, rinse off your potatoes. Is that even a trigger warning? I don't think so. You want to remove that starch, the dirt, because they grow from the soil, okay? Put them in the same pan as your bell peppers and let them cook. That's literally it. You can season them, add the little Badia seasoning on top and just cover them up. Now for your fish, you want to go in with whatever seasoning you have. I use some onion powder, garlic powder, and some fish seasoning. And then for the breading, I just used that fresh fish fry mix, and that was it. Did y'all know if you don't have grits, you can use cornmeal? This was my first time making grits from scratch. So in the water, I just used a little bit of chicken broth or chicken bouillon and some water. Then you want to season it, onion powder, garlic powder, a little bit of paprika. And then you add in your cornmeal mix. That's literally it, y'all. You can add heavy whipping cream to make it creamy and just let it cook and do what it do. This was my fish. I was just shaking it up, making sure it was super breaded. Trigger warning. Now we're going to move on to the chicken wings. Y'all already know how to cook chicken wings. To fry them. Yeah, go ahead and preheat your deep fryer to about 370 degrees. Get that bad boy running. Clean off your chicken wings. Y'all know the routine. I typically use limes or lemons. Scrub them down. The bowl is filled with cold water and a little splash of vinegar. That's it. I left them whole, most of them, because, again, I was deep frying them. And you can season your chickens to however you like. Onion powder, garlic powder, sazon, Tony's. I added a little bit of mustard so that way this flour can stick to them. And that was literally it. You want to let it marinate for about 10 minutes or so prior to shaking them in the flour, so it can get all of that good seasoning because it is going into the deep fryer. And when I tell you, this is some of the best fried chicken that I've ever made. Yeah, let's get into it. So then I was just removing each individual chicken wing from the bowl, making sure I got all of that seasoning and then shaking it up. That's just the chicken fry mix and a little bit of flour. That's it. Put it in a Ziploc, shake it up, and let them rest. Now let's move on to the French toast. Yeah, y'all keeping up? The breakfast take a lot, okay? Now in a bowl, that's just eggs. I season it with some nutmeg, vanilla extract, and a little bit of cinnamon. Whatever kind of bread you want to add in there, do that. This was the Dave's organic bread. I continuously flip mine in the pan. I add a little bit of butter just so they won't stick. And just continue to watch it because French toast does not take long. Y'all remember the fish? Let's get back into it. Now, this oil is dark because I did use it for chicken and I did not want to waste it. And it made perfectly good fish oil. So that's why it's a little darker, but it was nothing wrong with the oil. Now, back to the French toast. I told y'all continuously flip it. You got to multitask in the kitchen. If you can't multitask in the kitchen, you do not need to be making breakfast or brunch because it's a lot that's going on. Y'all see the grits in the background. Don't forget about those. Leave them on low. Now, you want to continuously watch your whiting. If you know anything about whiting, it does not take long, as well as the French toast. None of this takes long, so you have to keep an eye on it, okay? I was removing my French toast and I removed my fish from the grease, and it was time to add my chicken into the deep fryer because it was hot. Y'all, I forgot my basket. Yeah, I forgot the basket for the deep fryer. No worries. It's okay. Actually, I was able to cook more chicken wings in that deep fryer before adding that basket. And look how good the French toast came out. Now we're going to cook some eggs. All I did was season these eggs with some salt, pepper, a little bit of paprika, and I added some heavy whipping cream so it could be super, super soft. I do not like hard scrambled eggs. I like my eggs a little soft, and I added some parsley on top, and voila. Those were the homemade grits with the fried whiting. I got some fried chicken, eggs, French toast. I added some strawberries and powdered sugar on top, and the breakfast potatoes. Y'all forgot about those? They came out really good too. I told y'all it takes a lot to make breakfast, so you have to watch it. But it was super quick. Literally, all of this took about an hour for everything. I want to say everything. That was it, y'all. Super quick. So if you ever want to try brunch at night or brunch during the day or brunch at brunch time, try this recipe out. Come back to this video, reference it, get ideas from it, make it at home, and let me know how you like it and how it turned out. I love when y'all tell me y'all tried these recipes. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And look how good that looks. I wish I could smell it through the phone. Bye, y'all.